Alright y'all, so first we're going to get into the formations we want to use and the audibles to go with them. So it's going to be shotgun, we're going to run wide trips weak, we're going to run trips tight end offset, we're going to run bunch, we're going to run bunch tight end, we're going to run bunch open tight end, and then we're going to run empty hawk. And this is out of the Seattle playbook again. So to start with the audibles for wide trips weak, go to audibles. The first one I set triangle to read option. I set L1 to this jet 6 drive play. For trips tight end offset, I set triangle to read option as well, and I set square to this X under play. For bunch, only one we're changing is square. We're making it bunch trail right there. For bunch tight end, only one we're changing is triangle. We're making it this stick play. For bunch open tight end, we're not changing any of the audibles. For empty hawk, square, we're going to make this hawk slot post. Triangle, we're going to go up one and make it Y post wheel. R1, we're going to go down 3 and make it this inside wheels play. And then we're going to keep verticals. So that's for our audibles. Now as far as lining up, you're going to have a boundary to the field, and then you're going to have the wide side of the field. When I'm in this wide trips, I like to have the 2 receiver side, so on the right there, I like to have that to the boundary. When I'm in this trips tight end offset, I like to have them to the field. In the bunch formation, we like to have the single receiver to the field, so the bunch to the boundary. Bunch tight end, we want the bunch to the field. Bunch open tight end, we want the bunch to the field. And then it doesn't really matter in the 5 wide, so I'll just run through those quick and I'll just audible around to them so y'all can see what I'm trying to do. So as you see right there, the boundary's on the right side, field's on the left, so I came out lined up wrong. But here we go, wide trips weak. So I want the 2 receivers to the right since the boundary's on the right side. And we'll just run a random play because it doesn't matter. So I want the 2 receivers there. And this is why this is so good. You can audible and have the same setups. So with this trips tight end offset, I want them to the field. With bunch, I want the single receiver to the field, bunch to the boundary. Bunch tight end, I want the bunch to the field. So all of these you can audible to, just starting in any of them. You can audible to any of them, and they're sort of lined up the way I like to run all the plays outside of this bunch open tight end formation. So typically I'll run any of these formations opposite if I'm thinking about audibling down to this bunch open tight end. Because as you see, if I audible to it here, it's going to have the bunch to the boundary. So we don't want that, we want them to the field. So what you would do in that case is, I'll show you really quick. So say we came out and we wanted to come out in something and maybe audible down to that. You go wide trips weak, but instead of having them to the field, or to the boundary, you take them to the field. And then now I can audible over to the bunch open tight end and I have them to the field. So that's it for alignment and audibles.